Alright guys, so the leaks and updates are officially in. Everything new coming out to Dragon Ball Legends tonight for the weekly reset update. Now, I just finished recording a video on the brand new free-to-play character, and here we are again guys. So I don't want to waste any time. I want to get straight into it, but quickly, shout out to Pro Digital as well as Hydros. And if you guys do want to keep getting updated here 24/7, everything Dragon Ball Legends, just simply like and subscribe, and you guys already know I got you guys covered. So the first piece of info here is something we already know, which is ZENKAI LF GT Spear Bomb Kid Goku. Now, we do have his abilities here, which we can check out in just one bit after we cover everything else. So next up, we do have okay, so finally, a new raid. It's funny because I feel like we went so long without not having a raid that now when we don't have a raid, I feel like the game is so empty. Like, I feel like we need a raid 24/7, right? Like, I just feel like we do. But yeah, new raid, of course, GT, boost up raid GT. So yeah, probably like some stuff to help GT. We also do have a brand new GT banner, which we're going to cover in just one bit. The Fierce Fight Hyper Meta Rillo. Now, we do have its full abilities here, which we can cover in just one bit. I did cover partial of his abilities on the last video, so I'm actually quite curious to see actually what he buffs with his Z ability. Let's see. So he buffs event exclusive and powerful opponents. Okay, so no weapon wielder. Okay, so GT. Yeah, I was about to say, where is GT? So he buffs GT, event exclusive, and powerful opponents. So they decided not to go with weapon wielder, unlike King Cold, which did have it. So we have that. I like his artwork a lot, by the way. We also do have a brand new PvP season called the Boost Up Duel GT. So, of course, you know, use your powered up members to win against powerful enemies. Probably some GT RP boost right there, obviously. So we have that. Also a brand new GT banner, which I would highly advise you guys to skip out on. I do see my boy Giro here, by the way, which I do want to see a support character that's Giro, right? We do have like this Trunks and Giro assist, and they don't make characters like this anymore, like assist characters. This is the only trio assist character, technically speaking. So if you want to combine the Giro, right? But yeah, skip out on all of this. We're obviously going to get a brand new LF banner. If not on September 10th, it's probably going to be on September 17th. So if it's not next Wednesday, it's the following Wednesday after that, right? And if it's not next week, they're probably just going to bring out a bait banner next week as well, right? And to be honest, like, what can bait us at this point in time, guys? What can bait us? I honestly don't know. Like, obviously, probably like part 1 of the anniversary, of the 7th anniversary, they could do that. Because I don't see them bringing back, maybe they could do part 2, but I don't see them bringing back Ultra Full Power Freezer or Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, right, from Dynamic Saga. I just don't see it. Or the Frieza Saga. Anyways, we do have the brand new stage, event story stage, that is, or map, right? Which is, of course, GT for Hyper Meta Rillo. Now, we're going to get 5 brand new card sleeves. Yes, 5, which is pretty crazy. All GT related. Of course, here we have GT Spear Bomb Kid Goku from the ZENKAI that we can get after level 3. We have this really sick Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta art sleeve. Now, we already had another one, but this one's like more of him in action, right? Of course, this is the title screen when he cover changes. So yeah, we have that. We have a baby Pan, which is pretty cute. We also have some extra goofy, card sleeves that's GT related. And then, of course, this as well. So a whole bunch of GT stuff. I think we're going to get more GT stuff very soon once we get the brand new LF. Whether it's an Oob or something else, we don't know yet. So in terms of the Hyper Meta Rillo, I don't know what he does. I really want to check this out really quick, guys. Let's read his main ability first. So his main ability is Hyper Power. Draw up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer cards, which is actually a pretty solid ability. Key plus 30 and damage plus 20% for 30 timer counts, uncancelable. And also all enemy pierce damage received plus 20% for 30 timer counts. And it takes 10 timer counts to have passed. Okay, so we have that. What else do we have here? We also have his starter ability, his unique ability number 1, which is damage plus 250%, strike damage plus 20%, damage guard plus 150, which is quite low. Card draw speed +1. Sub count on switch -1. Okay. Nullify abnormal conditions. And ally buff GT, event exclusive, or powerful opponents plus 30% damage. All not cancelable. You can't cancel it, right? So we have that. Okay. His next unique ability is Conquer of Planets M2. Okay. On battlefield entry, draw strike arts next. Key +20. Also, if enemy's health is... Okay, so we read this part last video. Also, if enemy's health is 50% or lower, nullify endurance for 10 timer counts, which is a really good ability. I was mentioning this on the last video. I feel like there's so many characters now that actually have endurance, just for the sake of having endurance. Like almost every character I feel like coming out now, or at least the premium characters, has endurance, right? Of course they do. Also, enemy health restoration -20 for 10 timer counts, and enemy's key recovery -30 for 10 timer counts. Pretty solid ability right there. And let's see here. He's obviously a melee type unit because he draws strike cards on entry and stuff like that. On strike and blast arts hits, activation resets on switch. Draw a strike card next, activates 2 times, which is really good. You know whose ability this is? This is LF 2nd year anniversary. Vegito Blue's ability. He does this. Now, free to play Hyper Metavrilla does this as well, which is hilarious. It's a really good ability. And key +10. Damage +40 for 5 timer counts, and nullifies special cover changes for 3 timer counts, activates once. And this is on hit, so I don't like that. Everything was good here except for the last part. Nullify special cover changes, 3 timer counts. 3 timer counts is quite low as well. And 1 time in it, of course, it reactivates after you switch in, switch out. So I don't like that you have to hit your opponent to activate this. You know who has this? LF Super Saiyan God Goku. He has this, but 5 timer counts. You have to hit the character, which is kind of counterintuitive, right? Because you don't want to have the opponent have the opportunity to cover change, right? So you have to hit it. It's kind of a little bit backwards, but it is what it is. On cover change, during the next combo received, damage guard +50%, non-stacking, non-cancelable, and also nullify attribute downgrades for 5 timer counts. Enemy's key -30, which is pretty solid, combo dropper, and enemy strike, blast, special moves, ultimate moves, awaken arts power, -15 for 3 timer counts, and when enemy's attack ends, restores health by 30%, damage received, up to 30% max. So yeah, I mean, a pretty solid, I just don't like the whole cover change thing. Pretty interesting character. I like the character's artwork as well. I mean, I'm a big artwork guy, right? Let's see. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Him in an action pose. You know, it's funny that they stopped like these side action poses. Remember, like the side art profiles. Now it's just like straight up this. So I think it's just like it gives them more opportunities or like more angles to work with, obviously, right? Instead of just side profiles. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I'll catch you guys once again tomorrow morning for a Chrono Crystals counter guide and a few other videos. So stay tuned with your notifications bell, and hopefully you guys have a blessed night. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Peace.